Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time but can't get it in any way? On our website, you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the User Giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try Skin Place. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. Skin Place.
Hello, everybody. Good morning and good day. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? Marizaccio here on the mic. With me today is going to be Jesse, and we're taking a look on down towards the CCT for Season 2 here into the actual games at hand here, into the group stage. We're finally done with the playing deciders, and we're going into the main game. How are we doing, Jesse, for today?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, for sure. It's going to be a lovely day of Counter-Strike ahead of us here at the CCT, of course. The first online series that we're going to have, but now as well as you said, like play-ins and playing deciders all done. We're going to see how the group stage is going to go, or the Swiss stage rather, with the teams going up, teams going down, and trying to qualify their way through. But a different tier of Counter-Strike that will be played as well. A lot of good teams that we're going to see here, and those play-ins, or those group stages rather, have been starting off since the 21st of the April till the 29th. So still a lot of time ahead before we're going to switch things off and go towards that playoff stage.
Yeah, and already we've got some incredible teams to look at, especially starting off here today. It's going to be Guild Eagles versus Sangal, and we're not even near the playoffs, right? Those are going to start on the 1st of May throughout the 4th, right? It's going to be a while until we get there. But until then, we're starting off the first best of 3 of the day with Guild Eagles versus Sangal, right? Big names on either of these two sides of the squadrons, and the whole day is just looking stacked, basically, right? We've got Sinners versus Havu up next, which is still going to be casted by us too. And then we're going to go down to Mouse NXT versus Eyeballers and Preezy versus Zero Tenacity. So, again, a lot of names that we've seen before in the CCT, just the new rosters coming out at hand here, are going to be a lot of fun to take a look at. Definitely comparing them with how the CCT was when we first started, and these teams, how they were when we first started, to how they are now. It's going to be a lot of fun. But overall, the first best of 3 that we have to take a look on down is going to be Guild Eagles versus Sangal.
Yeah, I mean, looking forward, right? I think Preezy might have gotten a lot to they don't have that organization anymore. Still one of the top teams out there. If there is an organization looking, pick those boys up. They're going to prove you right here inside of this event as well. But as you said, looking on forward towards the Guild Eagles versus the Sangal team. Guild Eagles, of course, are known to make the major run. They're known to do so, but the problem is, since they have signed with the organization of Guild, things haven't really taken that much of a turn. You would say that since then, it's only been up, up, up for the team, yet it's only been down, down, down for the team ever since.
Yeah, Guild Eagles, even though they're the squadron of friends, right, their friendship compounded into one. Right now, their friendship isn't really pulling through to the highest of ranks anymore. Coming on down, they've lost against Sashi in their last best of 3, 2-0, after they managed to best them away from the CCT into the play-ins. But now, they're looking on down to try to get themselves back up. They've beaten Koi once before, but they're going up against Sangal. And Sangal, honestly, in my opinion, are in an amazing form right now. They've won 4 in a row, Jesse.
Yeah, the problem is only like you're looking at the lineup, you see, okay, it's a bunch of random people joining together, right? And that's still making me a little bit nervous for what's about to come and once you're going to be facing teams such as a guild. Yeah, but I would say a team also built with the definite roles and everything that you would expect from a team to come through. And obviously, of course, as the main man you're looking at with the IGL in the middle, of course, very more like a supportive player, GXX on the upper, and Regon just absolutely popping heads from time to time with Juan Filafro doing exactly the same. So this lineup still definitely looking good. But then I spoke about Sangal for a little bit, and you look at their team, which has some of the players which were in the lineup when it was already being rebuilt, and now you're pulling players like a Jota and a Sammy in there to try and find some sort of way around it.
Indeed, we are. But now, still, we've got ourselves Sammy as well, which is coming in as the top scorer of Sangal, right? If we take a look on down from the X-Major run team towards Sangal, which are more of a bit of a pickup team, or more of a puggy team, right? We've got Youngster, we've got LNZ, we've got Yota and X-Cloud coming in from the Turkish squadron of Eternal Fire, and we've got ourselves Sammy, who is going to be on that op, who did play amazingly on both Honoris and Anonymo, but now coming into Sangal, he has to transition back away from the Polish side of things towards the, well, English side of communication and try to get together in this roster with Sangal overall. But while we're still looking on down to the roster of the Guild Eagles side, right, they're still the 35th in the world. So they're going to be really important to see how they're going to be going on ahead. Although, sorry for a little bit of a second here, everybody. We're going to have to jump into a quick technical my bad. We're going to have to jump into a quick technical break, and we'll be right back in around about 2 minutes to try to figure out what's going on right now. And we'll be right back with the pregame and with the game at hand as well. So don't go anywhere.
Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time but can't get it in any way? On our website you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the user giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try Skinplace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. Skinplace.
88% win rate on the desert. We're going to overpass on the decider, and this is a really out of place map, Vito, that I wasn't expecting to see.
The only one that's making any remote sense right now is Ancient for the first map pick of Guild Eagles, and even then, both teams are on a 60% win rate for that map.
So this is going to be one extremely close map. And again, I don't think you guys have actually heard us when we talked about the pregame about these two teams, but overall, Sangal are coming into this one with great prowess, right? They've won 4 matches in a row, 4 best of 3s in a row, whereas Guild Eagles lost against the likes of Sashi up into the last couple of best of 3s. They've also lost against Amco, but that's a great team already. They've made the major run, and yeah, overall right now with this map, Vito, who do you even think it favors?
I'm not too sure. I feel like Sangal, as you said, they could have gone for a Mirage pick, but you're playing up against Guild Eagles as well, which is known to have a good Mirage, which is known to have a good Inferno. So you kind of want to take those maps away, whatever team you are on the map of Mirage, and that's why they're going for some more strategical based maps, such as a Vertigo and an Overpass, which I do really like. I feel like Sangal, these maps that they have are quite playable for them. I'm just gonna have to see, because I haven't really seen too much for Guild Eagles on a Vertigo or an Overpass to be too convinced about them on those maps. But hey, they got 2 chances to do it, because Ancient is looking very hot for them at the moment.
Yeah, I would say it is right now, looking pretty damn good, but we're going to have to see how momentum goes out as well, because second map being Vertigo, right, it's going to be very T-side oriented, it's going to be very aggressive, and we're going to be swapping up sides from Ancient to Vertigo, so we're going to have to see how the Guild Eagles will fare up on this one. They have to start out strong, otherwise Sangal could take it away on this one. Remember, Vertigo was specifically picked in this instance, knowing that it's a weak map coming out of the Guild Eagles side,
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how this best of 3 is going to go. I wonder if we're going to go all the way on over to Overpass. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CCT. For anybody that just tuned in, welcome to the best of 3 that starts off here for the day. Guild Eagles versus Sangal. And it's going to be the map pick coming out of Guild Eagles. So, of course, T-side coming out here for Sangal.
They chose the T side specifically, so usually
Yeah.
you choose CT on Ancient. Sometimes a little differ, so that's what they're doing this time around. Not an obvious choice to go for that T side, but it definitely is one that they went for, thinking they could start things off well. Going A will be the name of the game. Regon trying to find himself some chip it. Will not get himself a little hair off of the opponents, looking for the bomb carrier now. Regon catching him off in the open, and that 6 cloud falling straight off the bat.
Nade down towards the back. That's going to be a 2-for-2 trade already. Scenario and Rigon still playing down towards the back of the Sunny. Bomb dropped in the middle, though. It's not planted just yet. Great taps away coming out here from the CT side. And there you have it. Guild Eagles starting off on the pistol here for their CT setup. 3-0 on Rigon. Got a nice little start out here from the, from the Swiss. And now we go into round number 2 here with a little bit of an investment coming out of Sangal, actually. Wasn't expecting to see that right off the bat. They didn't even get the bomb down, but they still go in for the Tech 9s.
Yeah, I mean, it's a usual thing to go for a force, not necessarily when you haven't gotten the bomb plant, but the thing you really want to do is you want to have that AK going in the 3rd round, just getting yourself that head armor and some piece of util to ensure that you're going to win that round. See what I can do. Youngster runs
Forced by into it, but they got the bomb planted and they took away 3 guns from the city side. Sure, they're going to be able to reinvest, but they made it a little bit expensive out here for the CT side. The Guild Eagles will have to actually buy up rifles this time around, as the eco should be coming on through here for Sangal. So looking down towards this next round, it's going to be another force investment with that bomb plant coming out of the T side. Lost bonus is building up a little bit as well. So we're going to be seeing Sangal keep pushing up against the force, right? Keep pushing their heads up against the wall and trying to keep it together. Now, is it going to be actually working out here for round number 3? We're going to have to find out.
They don't have too much of a buy here going for them, Sangal, which making me a little bit concerned. They're trying to run their way through into middle. Stopped by Juan Fratro, who's trying to get his way back. Beautiful kill there from Flatro being found. And now, Guild Eagles trying to move their way around the map, of course, having full mid control with 2. Giving Sangal little movement to go for. They're really trying to work their way through, even though they have burned all their util just by trying to get their way into middle, which hasn't succeeded. So, mission not accomplished. And now, a chance for Guild Eagles to just stop them with the amount of smokes and util they still have.
Yeah, the Turkish duo has to come online here. Yota and xCloud trying to move on in. LNZ about to be spotted out by the SMG. Still the MP9 doesn't connect on the shot just yet. There comes the kill. Scenari finds it. Now, 3v5, back away here towards the B side. It is going to be up to xCloud to try to come in through middle. Well, actually try to come in through lane control here. Take down one Flatro. Trade, maybe? Yes, Sammy gets it. And now Yota manages to find another one down on middle too. Already good damage away here from the T side, but they need a bit more. And losing out on this force buy would really deter them from continuously buying into these rounds. AWP onto GXX here on middle. Can he find Yota?
It's a rough fight to take. Semi really not liking that one, falling flat to Synopsy. And GXX to put a nail in the coffin for Guild Eagles. What a round for them. Great for the aggression there, of course, when you wanted to take some intel about it. But Semi, that is probably gonna be slamming his desk for that one.
Not happy of not winning that aim duel because he was playing against a Mach 10 from 100 meters away. You should always win that one with an M4.
Yeah, well, kind of. But right now, Sangal haven't really started off on the best of struts. They're going to be going in onto an eco next time around here for round number 4. And if this time they can actually take down 2 or 3 guns,
maybe this time it's gonna work out, right? They're trying to go in through middle, they're trying to pressure it down. When Flatch was gonna be the one holding it, I'm surprised GXX is not taking the angle for mid, but he might be rotating back away to help out his teammate, and yeah, there you have him. Smoke down towards red room, looking in for the headshot, and doesn't connect on the deagle, just one Flatro. Shutting xFlat down on the reaggress. Another deagle picked up. Late Molotov, and now they're pushing into B. Should be a peek on down here from Sangal.
Yeah, I mean, for Guild Eagles, I do like that they're going for a little bit more of the extremities hold, right? Not going for middle, because they know they're going to be playing up against some pistols and some Mach 10, so mid usually seems like a meat grinder, and now the meat grinder is on Cave, as that's where Senary and Synopsy are both holding. Youngster, final player standing, looking for the 4-0 for Guild Eagles, looking pretty nicely for it. Although the jump and the spot from Senary will come through. It won't be a singular kill for Youngster. And we were asking if there was something gonna happen for the team of Sangal. For now, there's still nothing. Just a buy that comes next.
That MP9 picked up quite a couple of kills, actually, so they managed to find the kill bonuses with that as well. Look at the amount of cash that the Guild Eagles are building up out here, and the CT side's already looking amazing, right? 4-0 on their own map pick, right? Sangal picked away the T side. So for now, everything is going the way that Guild Eagles want it to go, but it is going to be that AWP on Sammy. It is going to be the actual first full buy that we get to see out of Sangal, and it might actually just work out. Here comes the peek, and oh, that nade, beautiful on the timing. It's away 2, and a shot through the wall on Scenary. There you go, Scenary falls down to half exactly. As Sangal are going to be looking in for their first here. They've sent away a lot of people on the map.
Yeah, a little boost being held. But with that nade, I think Guild Eagles heard it connect, so Scenary still going fishing. Might have cost him his death. Good push towards the ramp side here. Aggression seems to be key here on the map of Ancient, but held by Linus, so opportunity for GXX to equalize. He's trying to look for it. One kill could be great, but he takes 2 for 1. What a shot from GXX right there.
There you have it. There you go. That's the plays you want to see coming out of Guild Eagles. Yota going to be finding a 1-for-1 trade on a quick headshot through the smoke. Rigon will be able to find that one. Sammy says no thank you. Not about to lose his AWP. So at 45 seconds, we're going to be seeing a bit of a French tactical timeout. And Sammy trying to save away on this one. There's no way he goes for this, right? 3v1. Sure, he has the bomb. He's got a smoke. But is he actually going to be attempting the 1v3? I think he might be. 30 seconds. He's going in towards the site right now. Towards the back, though, on Cave. We will be having ourselves one Flatro on the A1S. Trying... actually, that's GXX on the AWP. Peeking him out, finding the information. He wants to go in for the peek. Now in the middle of the smoke. He goes in for the no-scope. He's about to be overrun. Oh, Sammy could have just saved away on the AWP, but didn't want to. Guild Eagles 5th in a row here on the rounds. They save away 3 guns and their momentum.
I do get why Sammy goes for this. He doesn't want to ruin the economy for his team anymore, right? They're going to go for an eco, so saving away that up will be an up and 4 deagles when you're kind of wanting to save again, because you will not be in the same money as the team is. Now they can still be together, but the up is an expensive weapon that you've just sold away, so that could be the only real difference you're trying to make, but this double trade back is so huge. You think Sangal is going to have something going for them in this round, and then all of a sudden, the re-aggression from an AWP coming through, Sangal thinks they've done enough by simply just killing Juan Flatthrow there on the bottom of the ramp, but no, you're going to need to get yourself another if you want to hold on to the ramp, if you want to fully solidify it, and that's not something Sangal did seem thinking, or did seem going for them. And that's why Guild Eagles are now 5-0 up. Sangal really needs to stabilize, really needs to find something. They did pick their D side, which is usually then the side you kind of want to start things off great on. Maybe starting things great will be on that second map for them.
Nate's coming back away though, the chip damage is huge, and now definitely hit away. Sangal have stopped their momentum a little bit going in through cave though. It's going to be an aggressive push coming out of the Tech 9s. The mercenaries are trying to move on ahead here, and they're all just getting dinked away and hit, but now moving into the side, it's going to be Snary falling down first. Rigon finding the trade, and Yota still being left alive here, but look at the M4A4 trying to find trade. Synopsy, only good for one, has to reload. Is he going to get pushed away? No, Xfloud is the only one remaining without a rifle. Yota and Youngster pick ones up themselves, and Synopsy goes in for the header, goes on down. Juan Flatro, only good for one, and now 1v2 coming out of GXX. Can he find it? No, he cannot. Eco round wins out for Sangal, and this is huge coming out here from the mix, as they manage to actually stabilize here, as you mentioned, and have a chance of bringing it back.
What a round for Sangal. Key to push, and Guild Eagles that I don't think were necessarily ready for this B play coming out. No one was in cave. Everyone on short and long, but also not together, mainly alone. Fights being taken. Guild Eagles thinking they can all be the hero. Yet now they're the villain of their own round that they could have just taken. No half win yet. Sangal tries to find themselves a little bit more. Youngster, good that he got away. Heard the push, of course, coming through. Got that come from his teammate, so expected to walk away. Now they're gonna take B ramp, so Sangal playing that smart, playing with the intel, but having to hold on for another push to come through. This time around, it's Rigon to try.
Lane control taken out here by Youngster. He's gonna have to see where the enemies are coming from. A big pressure out here from the Guild Eagles side towards the B point. They've got no one on A right now, but you don't need to either. That's gonna be the first frag coming out of Rigon. Down on middle as well. I love how the Guild Eagles always love to spam through these smokes. It's like they've got infinite ammo, right? They always go in and they try to deny these pushes. That's exactly what happened from Sammy. He wanted to peek down middle. He wanted to be aggressive. The smoke was laid out and already he went down to half HP, right? So the Guild Eagles are not allowing Sangal to move in at all. Quick rotations as well. They go back to A, and you've got one player to try to deny it here, and I think it's going to be Synopsy trying to find something to work with out here. So let's see if he shuts them down or not.
Util towards middle, so that might be catching someone off guard to rotate away. But indeed, it will just be the A side. Synopsy goes hunting,
Ooh.
and because he moves his way around, I think he got his life now. Great smoke, of course, on the red room, which can really screw with things. Screw with your mind, exploit. Screwing with your life. He's found himself another. Traded by Juan Flatthrow in the process. The bomb will look to go down. Oh, Ceneri looking to deny it. And he will, in fact, do so. Gonna deny them to win another round. Sangal loses. What a play there from Ceneri to push through the smoke. When everyone thought from Sangal rotations were gonna come in and they were gonna go together. A smoke push can sometimes just be that one-up that you need.
So Sangal, after losing out on the eco, they lose out on their 4 spy, and you think, right, that okay, the Guild Eagles are bringing it back. Yota is doing so much for Sangal right now, right? He's found so many frags, so many good pushes, but he's kind of the only one, and you never think, well, personally, I would never think that I would have seen the Eternal Fire Academy duo coming out here from Xfloud and Yota joining up on Sangal. I just think overall it's a really interesting mix of players that we've got. But right now, look at the aggression. Wait a moment, I'll get back to that discussion. Look at the Guild Eagles trying to move on into the back line here. Sammy spotted. Yota will fall down, but Sammy finds the 1-for-1. And now the 1-for-2. Synopsy still ready to go. Sees out the third as well. Next Cloud is gonna fall. The aggression Coming out of the CT side, you never even think that they're supposed to be defending these bomb sites. They're just going all out, and it's Youngster and LNZ. Two last men standing here, making it the 3v2 now. Youngster finds a good headshot on the rotate back around. The B bombs are completely empty, but they don't have the bomb.
Yeah, Sangal has been known to put up some of those scouts that they have, some esports scouts looking for players inside of the Turkey scene. But things might have clicked for the team in the past. This time around, it is a little bit rough against a team that I gotta say is definitely on a different tier of Counter-Strike than they are at the moment. And that's really a discussion that we can probably have in between the maps. But for now, that's really something we're seeing with the team of Guild Eagles just being that team still inside of the tier 2, potentially having a chance to make it tier 1 in some events, whereas Sangal stably based at the tier 3. But nothing more as of yet. 20 seconds and they will save their weapons. On Ancient, we expected things to go this way. We'll have to see if they are going to be having that momentum on the map of Vertigo as well. Not being one of the best maps for Guild Eagles coming out. It will at least be 7-1. That's the thing we know for sure. With Sangal finding more and more of that prowess on this map. They've yet to find more than one round.
Yeah, and you mentioned, right, the difference in mechanical skill right now and overall kind of expectations coming out between Guild Eagles and Sangal. And I have to say, right, Sangal have switched up their roster so much in the past couple of years, ever since the organization has started up back in 2017, right? It was predominantly on the Turkish side of things. Then we got to see them move their headquarters on over to the Netherlands, and they just had so many changes back to back to back. Now, Sammy, Yota jumping into the scene as well. xCloud being here for a little bit alongside LNZ and Youngster, but not enough still, right? Back away when they had that lineup with Scrunk, with QB, with Corey, right? I think that was crazy, but right now, they're just gonna get picked off by the people like GXX, by people like the Guild Eagles in general. So they have to stabilize, they have to pick a roster, and they have to go all out for it, I think. Sangal, so many changes. But maybe this time,
The roster might have some prospects to look forward to. For now, though, it's 7-1, and the Guild Eagles are trying to make it 8 as well.
And maybe in Prex things are going fine. Gotta see how that is in officials, but the official we're playing right now is definitely looking like one. Guild Eagles is coming into this prepared, ready, playing on one of their favorite maps out there, of course. xCloud running his way through, taken away by the molly. That's a 1-for-1 trade that he finds up on B. Chances for Sangal to push their way up.
The only one there will be Scenari. With the push towards the A side coming in, you could see things for Guild Eagles turning into the right direction, because you know when there's a B smokes, when there are B smokes in fact, that rotation can be called. No one is going to be coming through into middle. Spray through the smoke, only do bits of damage. You just get yourself a bump pad if you're Sangal. You might as well not. I thought Semi was going to die there, but apparently that doesn't happen. The op will be seen, kill gets found. This makes it possible.
Makes it really possible. Look at the angle that Youngster is holding. Finds the headshot to Raygon Scenari. Last man standing, spots out the op and gets the kill on Youngster. Had the spray transfer ready. Can he connect on the AWP? No, he cannot. Sammy, great on the op. Finds the triple kill in this round to bring it back for Sangal. Really damn important that that scope connects on those shots. And now the economy is not all that great for the Guild Eagles side either. 7-2, and it could be turned around on its head now by Sangal if they pick up the pace.
Yeah, Sangal making things rounds more competitive, and that is really what you're seeing in the economy now for Guild Eagles coming through.
They had a lot build up. You lose a singular round, and you win a few with just a few players remaining. This round was definitely one. I could still see Synopsy win it, but by a skin of their teeth, Sangal pulls through with 10 HP on Semi. Still not the best of buys for the side from Sangal, but if you look at Guild Eagles one, it isn't too great either, so we've just been able to find ourselves a little turnaround, a turn of events here on this map by the looks of it.
And I mean, that's what we said when we saw the Tech 9 rush as well, and that worked out, so maybe this one too? Okay, maybe not. Youngster finds one. xCloud on the spray transfer, gets them both as well, and would you look at that flawless round coming out of Sangal. Guild Eagles aren't even able to find a single frag here, and it is going to be 7-3. But is that really still enough? Sangal will need to pick up at least 1 or 2 more rounds to make this half viable, and there's only 2 rounds remaining. So into this full buy, the Guild Eagles side have to be really careful to try to get to 8 here, and if they get to 8, honestly, I think they can take away this map on Ancient.
We'll have to find out. I mean, for Guild Eagles, this round is also going to be a little bit differently played. If you lose the fight early, you might as well want to go for the safe right. You have only limited loss bonus remaining. But then, if Sangal isn't going to take you down early, that makes you in a very sweet spot. Gets you very nicely.
Ended up Regon with 2 himself. The smoke will be dated open. It's a kill from Sammy, who's trying to look for a second. But apparently, the round is already flipped on his head a few times and might not be stabilized anymore. Good kill from Flatro in the end.
That's Sammy falling and 4 players surviving. No economy you gotta worry about if you're Sangal nor the team from Guild Eagles. It will be round 12, which is a very important one for either team to pick up. You either get yourself a 9-3, kind of Sonic Law type of things, or you've got yourself an 8-4, which is still pretty much required, or pretty much able for you to win pretty easily.
Yeah, I haven't heard Sonic Song a bit here, Jesse, my goodness. Back to the last round of the first half here, round number 12, and yeah, I just love seeing how Guild Eagles love to shoot, right? Their mechanics are just really satisfying to take a look at, right? Because they always just go in for these really well-played bursts,
Right, they never go in for the full spray, they just hold it down, they're really delicate when it comes down to their sprays, and it just connects, right? They just find the frags. It's really satisfying. And now Regon, he has a chance to make it again here. He's 11-6 alongside Juan Flatcher, who's 11-7. Sangal are getting absolutely wiped. LNZ gets a nade to the face here, and it does look to be the A rotate back away towards middle and towards B if LNZ can find something here on the lurk,
and he does. Synopsy taken on down. Sangal here want to pick up their 4th here on the board. One Flatro, nice little position here, could have a lineup, but Sammy still spots them. Sammy on this AWP has been really going to town, has been keeping the team alive with a lot of impact. Now, 3v5, can the boys over at the Guild Eagle side
bring it back somehow here? I wonder.
You got them all disjointed here for Guild Eagles, and that's the worrying thing. Scenery needs to find themselves something, so does GXX. But by the looks of it, they won't be able to. They both fall.
Yeah, we're gone. Last man standing in the last round has to do something, and it's his time to shine. Let's see the ace clutch attempt here from the Swiss man himself. 73 HP, he does have 2 flashes, no defuse kit though, coming in from Temple, has to segregate these 1v1s. We'll be able to find Sammy up first here with the Tech 9, the AWP peaks, and he finds the frag. Needs to reload though, doesn't know if there's anybody behind him, still has to check, and now the push comes on. In, one from Donut, one on the back of the side, takes him down! Oh my goodness, I almost couldn't believe that. 3 kills already for Regon, not enough to secure the round though. Very nice attempt, but this is going to be an 8-4 split coming out in favor of the Guild Eagle side. But now, Sangal did something smart, right? They realized that this was going to be a bit of a startup map, a bit of a warm-up, and they chose a way to that T side. Now they've picked up 4 rounds, and they're going to the CT side of Ancient. So they do have a chance of a comeback, but it's definitely not going to be easy.
I definitely feel like Sangal's going to have a lot of trouble here on the CT side, but I do like where you're heading with things, right? T side, I've once heard a friend of mine also say, and wasn't really playing on too high of a level or anything, but he just said, yeah, if you want, we can choose to start on the T side in our first best of the first map of the best of 3, just so we can warm up a little bit and get ready for the best of 3 as of a whole. And this was a map where they felt like they weren't going to have potentially too much of a chance on. Now you're going towards that CT side. You're already either prepared for the CT side or you're prepared for the next maps to come, which is totally acceptable for Sangal to go for.
We'll have to see how the pistol will go, because honestly, you pick this pistol up, you're back in the game if you're Sangal.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what they're trying to go for. Exactly what they're trying to aim for. And now, maybe you won't really be able to do that when Synopsy hits shots like those. Already immediately taking XFlat out of the game. Looking on down for the mid aggression. It's going to be the catwalk players as well, trying to peek on down towards mid. But instead, they're going in through cave, and it's going to be a single player to try to deny. And that is going to be LNZ out towards the B side. Smoke on down towards CT. And now the rotate comes around here for Sangal, as the Guild Eagles are already getting their way through to the site. They want to get that bomb down. Flash goes down towards long as well, and Z force back. And Sangal, they've still got 2 players in towards middle and CT, so they're taking a bit of a time here to try to recuperate, but losses are being recuperated by the Swedes. LNZ comes in on 1, almost finds one. Flasher takes him out as well, and looking in with the last tap, Synopsy will not fall, neither with GXX here, as the Guild Eagles already plant away the bomb 3v3. And 5 HP onto Samey, 28 onto LNZ. He does have a smoke, he does have a defuse kit, but it won't hold out for long. And the Glock coming on in, that's going to be 1 tap to the head from GXX, looking in for the second. LNZ falls, and this is going to be the pistol round for the Guild Eagles, almost securing them the game here with that.
What a round, what a win. Guild Eagles picking themselves up 9. It all starts with that kill, of course, from Synopsy there in middle. He falls, and Sangal have so much wiggle room to go for. Guild Eagles then responds with a B play, and you don't have yourself any heaven control, so it will be a little bit tough to play around. But the fact that he finds a kill and keeps them occupied for so long causes Sangal to feel a little bit worried, and now they're gonna be a little worried if they lose this next up force buy. If you do not win this anti-eco, you're gonna be moving ahead to an 11-4 scoreline with, all things considered, not that great for them. But let's see what they can do with the pistols and everything. Pistols and all, and control towards the A main.
And GXX here on the MAC-10. Of course, the MAC-10s will want to actually find most of the frags in this round, get themselves up to that kill bonus. Execution down towards the B side.
If you've only got a single player on the youngster to try to deny, not anymore. Synopsy shuts him down, and the rotate will have to come in through CT already. But it is kind of a little bit of a bait right now. Nobody really pushed in through Ram, nobody down on Cave either. We do like what Yota is doing right now on the flank. With the MP9, could find at least one here, but still, Guild Eagles playing it uncharacteristically passively this time around, even though they're up against the eco. One Flasher finds another headshot, and this is beautiful coming out here from the Guild Eagles side. They're so temperate, yet they find all of the frags needed. The timing on everything was just perfection, and would you look at that, 10-4, they get up double digits, and they managed to win out this round too.
Yep, it was a round that Sangal kind of had to take to find their footing. Pistol round in the follow-up. Now, going to be looking at both rounds not going their way, although Yota will be finding 2 and an AK with it, so pull that one into the mix. And at least a chance for Sangal to have some say in their follow-up eco round to come, but double digits won't be taken away from Guild Eagles anymore.
Indeed, it won't. Would you look at that, though? Already, Sangal having a couple of communication issues as well as the aim issue department. Because on the aim side of things, right, it's looking okay for Sangal, not as bad as perhaps a lot of people would have thought.
Yota right now is absolutely pulling on through. Youngster and Samey as well on DWP is having impact, but just not enough. Where Sangal are actually falling right now, though, is communication. 100%. We've seen their team play. They try to go in for the CT side, already 2 rounds down, and they got stuck towards middle and on CT for the rotates for 2 rounds in a row, right? If we see this in the full buy as well, it's going to be really damn tough to try to defend them anymore, right? Because it's coming in, the tackle pause already. There's only 2 more rounds where they can afford to lose. Otherwise, they have to try to go in flawless to keep us onto Ancient. But who knows, Jesse? Maybe they just don't like Ancient, right? They realized it was going to be a warm-up map. They realized Guild Eagles picked it away for a reason. And then they're going to be trying to play in for their strengths and for their enemies' weaknesses down on the next map of Vertigo.
Now we'll see what they have cooking. It's surprising to me that they go for the force buy here, but on the other hand, you kind of need to pick up rounds here and there right now. It's kind of force you to do so with that. Giving away the AK, of course, of getting the AK. And the M4 that he could drop away with it. Or from us, rather. Giving him a lot of chances to at least have some sort of fight going for them. Let's see how much they can bring. Regon will open up. And that's one of your M4s falling flat. It can be recovered. But that was also usually the A player together with Yota that has now been chipped away. Causing for the push to come through, and with all the smokes and all the plays, Guild Eagles can just simply just plant the bomb.
Yeah, wonderful execution out here from the Guild Eagles side. Raygun finds one down the middle. They immediately head on over to A. They got the timing down right, and the bomb is already planted. 35 seconds to defuse, and now only 30. Time to away quickly. And Synopsy, look at this lurk around, man. He can find Youngster surely, but he had the knockout. Good timing onto Youngster to check in behind, but this is going to be a safe call coming on in from Sangal. So it's going to be 11 either way up against the 4 rounds that Sangal have picked up. Even though they've got the economy, they don't really have a lot of wiggle room to actually go in for these saves. I think they should have gone in for the attempt at least, but they didn't have a defuse kit, so... yeah, really tough situation out here for Sangal. Only 2 rounds remaining. If they lose 2 more, it's done and dusted with Ancient, and we're gonna head off into the skyscrapers of Vertigo.
I don't think it's necessarily bad that they're going for a save here, but the thing is, right, you were initially going to play this one as an eco. That's usually how you're playing it by the books. Then you're going for a buy, and then you're saving that buy away. It makes you have at least 2 more buys coming for you before the game is at least going to end, with Guild Eagles having still 12 to go for. But if you think about it that way, it doesn't really line up that well with, okay, you're going to play for a buy, then you're also going to have yourself a chance with that 4 versus 3 to make it a play, to make it a round. Let's see what Guild Eagles will do in this round, though.
Oh god, the W play.
Oh, they're going to be running their way through. Smokes are being used. Need to open it up. LNZ finding himself falling to the Molotov. And so the bomb site taken over. There's still players at bay for Sangal. So there is a chance for them to pick this one up.
Oh.
Although, Regot has different plans, looking for a second. And he finds himself a trade. Still Yot on the flank. This could be huge.
1v2 out here for Yota. The young Turkish man has to find it. That's a 1-tap coming down to GXX. 1v1. Rigon has to hold it through. He pushes and he goes on down. Yota! Very well played to save away the round here and the game for Sangal. Away back out here into Ancient. 1v2 clutch coming out of Yota. And Guild Eagles, man, this round, they just pushed on W fully. I barely blinked. They went out of the spawn and then they were into the site. Right, Rigon found amazing headshots down onto the site. He's 19-9 for God's sakes. But Sangal, they do manage to have Yota there in the back. He finds the triple, shuts them down, wins the round. So, 11-5. And it's going to be another forced buy round coming out of the Guild Eagles side. If Sangal somehow break away from this round as well, they manage to shut down the economy for the Guild Eagles, and they have another chance at this game.
Yeah, it's a slim one still. We'll have to figure out if they're going to be able to build it off of it. Plus W seems to be the play for Guild Eagles, but you got to be careful about the flank, and they were in no good positions whatsoever. There, one inside of the cubby, the other one really disjointed from him. Great flashes, Sangal trying to put a little bit of a recipe that Guild Eagles has gone for before, which is taking control over the B ramp and playing it very aggressive. LNC getting himself taken away. Scenario looks for a second. It is a double trade back. Gotta be careful if Youngster swings out too far. Synopsy going fishing on A, but catching nothing. And the bomb far down on B won't help with this play either. Guild Eagles looking to go for every kill, every engagement. And they will manage to equalize.
Yeah, timing there on Sammy wasn't really great. Rigon comes in down on middle, and it is going to be a B hit after all. GXS is going to go in for the bomb pickup. And now it's going to be up to Youngster to try to deny. I mean, X-Flat is down to half HP on the other side of the map. But he does have the timing here on GXX. Peeks on down, shuts him out. Now, Rigon, 1v2. He's done this before. He's going to try to do it again. Comes in down on Ram, smoke away for him. Checks in for Youngster. Did he spot him out? Yes, he did. And he going for the tap. Oh, he's trying to go in for the jump shot, apparently. But now, went away to the double door. He's going to be the short player as well. Down there, onto X-Cloud. Find the trade back. Sangal do manage to win out their gamble. And they do find 2 in a row here. So they have a way back into the game as they've denied economy for the Guild Eagles side. 11-6. Guild Eagles still needing 2 more, but they might have to stabilize a little bit.
Yeah, that bomb is dangerous. Guild Eagles going for that fighting style on middle, but the fact they are down 2 versus 2 and then Youngster finds the bomb is a very, very crucial thing for the team of Guild Eagles. Or to lose them, of course, for Sangal to start winning. They are going to have a buy going for them against the pistols now for Guild Eagles, so selling it into middle will be the play. Going in fast,
probably a donut play, or going into a red room trying to wrap their way through it. Will be successful to at least find yourself saving, but can you find more? You can. 2 M4s are being picked up. This round becomes somewhat doable, although the flank is here and
might shut it all down. Juan Flatro will die, and that's going to be Sangal picking up another round. Now you will start to see Guild Eagles as well start to be a little bit worried about this, considering now Sangal was getting closer and closer ever so slightly.
Yeah, Jesse, but look at this, right? 3 guns taken away in that last round for Sangal. They have to buy back into it. Economy is not looking amazing, so they're still just 1 round away from losing it all. They're 1 round away from being forced onto match point, forced on the buy, and then if they don't win that one on their gamble, they're out of Ancient, they're out of the jungle, right? So the Guild Eagles, that's exactly what they're actually gambling everything down for. That's what they're putting their hand on, and they're going to be heading on over to B again, right? They've really enjoyed this B side. We haven't seen many A-sided takes out here for this first map either way. So the Guild Eagles, they're going all out for it. It's going to be LNZ to try to deny alongside the boost down there for CT from Sangal. 3v4 might work out. So we'll have to see how they play the information game here in the early round. As we do have 2 defuse kits as well onto the CT side, so not that bad if they want to play in for the retake, but not amazing either.
I mean, they're playing for the extremities, right? They have 1 in Donut, 1 on A, 3 on the B side, so they're not even
attempting to fight for middle, really. Giving Guild Eagles the free wiggle room to move their way through in towards middle if they want to.
Definitely what they're gonna try. Saber will deny entrance into B. And the bomb is still far away, so kind of want to pick that up, and it's going to give Guild Eagles the opportunity to go for an A play. You don't know as this push is coming through. Synopsy thinking he has found everything on the mid side. So rotation could come through. GXX might be going to find himself an unknown surprise, and that is Jota this time around. That's the bomb, and there might not be any time for Guild Eagles anymore. Sangal has played this one fairly well. Yeah, Guild Eagles isn't even going to go for this one anymore. They're trying to find fights, they're trying to find themselves some footing, but it's unable to happen.
Yeah, Guild Eagles, these tried and tried again, but see, here's the idea, right? Guild Eagles are great when they play together, the power of friendship and all of that, but they're still, right now, down towards the later stages of the round, of the game in general, just trying to find random skirmishes, right? To get that man advantage, to go on in and to try to win it. They keep on forgetting that Sangal, they're going in great on the trades, and so far, they've won most of the duels out here onto the CT side, so this half is lingering on to the 20th round already. Sangal keep on going at it, and it's going to be another eco round out here for the Guild Eagles, but it is a hero AK play coming out of Synopsy. Out of Sin, Rigon on the AK, on the rifle. He's 21 and 12 right now. He's absolutely going to town, but Synopsy is going to be the one picking it up, and they're going to be trying to go away here for, again, some mid aggro up against the CT side. Now, I don't know if this is the best play they could have gone for into a round like this one, but we'll see if it pays off, as Synopsy is already down to half HP, though. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, Regan doesn't have any armor, so dropping it to him would be a mistake. Synopsy, now down low. Now you might want to drop it over to someone else. Usually,
Flatcher, maybe.
finding your way with the AK could be an ID towards the mid side. Semi, gonna be pushed here, gonna be peeked. A beautiful shot. Say goodbye to that one, and now an entrance into A. Now you're gonna accelerate if you're Guild Eagles. That's usually what you're doing, and what could bring you yourself victorious. Shots on Jota, he's been down, dropped down low. Player from CT arrives, and X-Cloud finding a dink on the first. The kill on the Flatro will be taken. Still a 4 versus 4. The op has been picked up.
Wow.
The op can deal with all the remaining players very swiftly. Sangal gets dropped, and a round that didn't initially look like it was possible.
My.
The hands on the op from GXX becomes a round they are going to take.
What a win for Guild Eagles. It was an entrance from Sangal to win it with pistols, and out their exit to lose it against.
Couldn't have put it more perfectly than that, honestly. Synopsy coming in at the beginning and shutting down Sammy with that peek was absolutely just spectacular, right? He finds that first one. The op saves the round into this one, right? Picked up first, bike one Flatro, dropped on over to Scenary, finds one, GXX picks it up, gets another, and on the Tech 9, he turns around, Scenary steals the kill away from him. Perfect execution on that A side. They're aggressive, they're decisive, they know what they want, and they knew what they got. Guild Eagles now on 12 and on match point on their own map pick. They need one more. And right now, Sangal, of course, they're going to be forced to buy every single round from this point onwards. And looking on the force buys, they're on the CT side. They can't really keep on force buying time and time again. So, Rigon finds a little ding off the Sabi. 1 HP remaining on the man himself. And right now, yeah, Jesse, this is definitely the end game out here for Sangal.
I have to see. Yota needs to step up towards A, and that's the only way you can really find yourself some success going in alone. It's an upsie, but then you don't really expect Flatro to be here still. Gonna be able to find himself the kill and catching off onto Sammy, finding himself a second. And that's how you open up A very swiftly, moving your way around the map, joining together. A youngster that will be heard is not gonna expect Flatro in Temple. Yes, he is. And that allows a second lifeline to some extent, with GXX most likely being heard to run up. This kill against the Scenery from LNZ could come through and win them the round. This is what could deliver, and it is what will do. GXX runs out with his knife to try and clear the bottom of the ramp. He's been good with the op, but now need to find them both, and the Molly will disallow that from happening. Sangal is playing this run together, they win it.
They could, but right now they're on other sides of the bomb right here. If Youngster gets found out here, it could be a round one. MNZ with the tap turned away. Headshot was right in range, but Guild Eagles managed to win out the first map of the back of GX. The upper saves the day once more. 2 rounds back to back, and Ancient will be picked up by the Guild Eagles side. GG's on this first map. 13-8 finisher. What a start here to the day.
And that's what Ancient can deliver, right? It's a map that has so much potential to get those retakes in, get those beautiful scrimmages on the mid side, for example. So that really makes it a very, very nice one to usually watch out. And I said that before, I said that last round. If Sangal plays that one together, they win it. But the one in the cubby, the one there at Bucket, goes for a swing and leaves the guy on ramp to then push through the smoke. You're going for 2 1v1s, so that's the only way GXX comes out victorious out of that round, is if you're giving him the opportunities to do so. You're so close to each other. Try move your way together. Try swing potentially out of the smoke and out of the cubby to work your way through, but they did not. And that will be the first map done and dusted for the Guild Eagles. It was a good warm-up though, as Sangal got in a little bit ready, so I'm excited to see what comes next.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well. Next up is going to be Vertigo, the map pick coming out of Sangal. So there are chances of trying to see a 1-for-1 on the best of 3, or even perhaps a reverse sweep coming down to the decider, which is going to be Anubis, if I am right? No, it's going to be Overpass, actually. So that's even going to be even better. We're going to get to see even more coming out of the op there for GXX and for Savy, 2 players who absolutely took the stage out here on Ancient. And of course, we have to talk about Rigon, but we're going to be talking more about Rigon on a map like Vertigo, where it's even more aggressive when the entry fragging potential is even better. So stay tuned for that one, but we are going to be jumping to a little bit of a 10-minute break. Get your popcorn ready, get your snacks, get whatever else you want to get. Water, perhaps. You definitely have to stay hydrated, and we'll be right back with you with that second map.
Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time but can't get it in any way? On our website you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the user giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try Skinplace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. Skinplace.
Guild Eagles looked unstoppable in the beginning of that first map. Sangal taking it back a little bit, but it wasn't enough to win that first map. It's Ancient going the way of Guild Eagles, and Vertigo up next. My name's still Dutch Boy Jesse, whatever you want to call me, and throw next to me here for the next map of this best of 3 and the next best of 3 series that is about to come. But that previous map, Athro, it was a little bit of a roller coaster, because in the beginning, we all thought, and I think a lot of people in the chat with me as well, Sangal has no chance, and then they came back and actually made it somewhat competitive.
Yeah, but also this is the first time we get to see Sangal lose out the first map in the best of 3 for a while now as well, right? They've won the last 4 best of 3s. Guild Eagles going up against it though, they had a great setup in the first half. 8-4 splits, starting off the fight, and then they went to the second half onto that T side and they managed to beat it down up to 11. Sangal made a bit of a comeback, but then it was ultimately at the hands of GXX winning out 2 rounds in a row, basically by himself there to actually manage to find himself over to the 1-0. Now going on over to Vertigo though, that's a map where on Ancient you can do that, right? You can have those big clutch moments where you're by yourself and you're playing around the corners, you're playing around the smokes, you're finding those taps with Tech 9, you're finding those rushes with the AWP, and it works right here. But on Vertigo, it's really going to be team-centered. And for a team like Sangal, who are still struggling with communication a little bit, who are still trying to find their way across in team play, it's gonna get tough to try to match up the years of experience that the Guild Eagles have had together, especially on a map like this one. But their sole advantage here is going to be that it's their own map pick, and they picked it away specifically because Guild Eagles don't really have a great time playing away on Vertigo, right? 17% map win rate in 6 maps played. That means they've only won 1 out of 6 maps as they've played it. Whereas Sangal, they've got way more experience on it, 13 maps, right? They've won just under half, right? Around about 6 out of 13. But still, they've won a bit more than Sangal have played.
Yeah, I mean,
than Guild Eagles have played, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally getting that, and I feel like that's probably the reason why you're gonna say that the team of Sangal might have themselves a little advantage, and you're talking about the fact that they have not really played too much together yet, so that might be a
little bit of a crucial thing. But then you're looking at Guild Eagles, what they've done. It might have been against a little better of opponents, a better tier of opponents, of course, because that's still where Guild Eagles kind of is coming from. Winning it against Sashi, losing it against Amco, losing against Gamer Legion, losing against Nexus, and losing against Ruby. All teams that, honestly speaking, is still affordable to lose against, right? Nexus, when they have their game, I mean, they're pretty much unstoppable. You saw that inside of the PGL RMR, of course, where we did in fact go to. We're live in the second map though. But yeah, Gamer Legion as well, Amco, all teams that have made it into majors or previously to it. So we're gonna see what will be happening here on this second map. Guild Eagles is up 1 map to nothing against the likings of Sangal, that will be starting up again on that T side. They're trying to move their way into middle, but that's also where Flatthrow is squeezing with his mate. And this is a beautiful triple to get the round started with, and probably done and dusted right there and then.
Wow, the double push on down through middle. Wasn't expecting that to happen off the bat here from the Guild Eagles side. They managed to find the 3-for-2. Works out perfectly as we got the lurk around there onto Stairwell as well to be caught off guard for Sangal. It's all back up to LNZ. It's not over yet though. LNZ can still try to find something with this one, but it's definitely not going to be easy, right? They're coming into it in from middle, trying to check down onto Heaven, trying to check down to CT. It's going to be a double-sided peek on in here, and Scenari runs away a little bit. He does get spotted there, but he lurks on in for the peek on down from GXX, and that's going to be the pistol round taken over by the Guild Eagles side. As Guild Eagles, they managed to win every single pistol round so far.
That is what really helps in the CS2. If you are also good in those full buy rounds, pistols are really important to find. I mean, sometimes a friend of mine usually always says when he's watching the game, right? He's usually just looking at some of these tournaments, always like, okay, they've won the pistol inside of the second half and you're down 6-6. It usually is GG, and I can kind of relate with him on that one. I've seen games that just simply turn around by pistol rounds solely going the way of one-sided team. So I really get where he's coming from. But for now, finding yourself that trade back if you're Sangal would be ridiculous. That would be the amount and the heftiness of a pistol round that goes their way. Yota continuing to find successes. He found a double straight off the bat.
Yeah, already the Mac 10 is finding a lot of value. Youngster picking up an A1S as well from Juan Flatro. Will be traded back away though from GXX, but will they go in for this retake? I don't believe so. Right, way too tough. Rigon coming in from CT, wants to peek on, see if he can find at least one, but he's going to be lurked around himself. Yota, this round, triple kill coming out of the Mac 10. That's incredible already. Look at the kill bonuses. Look at the pressure he's mounted up to. And now, 1-1, they bring it back from the 4-spy round. This is perfect coming out of Sangal on their own map pick. T-side is going to be really important out here for Vertigo. So the fact that they're starting off the bat with a great track record is going to be really good out here for the European mix, as GXX manages to find 3 himself.
Well done. A little bit of an opener that will be made, of course. You find your way in towards that B side if you're Sangal, and that was all she wrote after that. Really, really greatly picked up for the team in red. But ultimately, still some good damage that will be done. It won't be too much to go for them. Here, Guild Eagles that will go for a buy has just a singular M4 going for them against the good buy now for Sangal. And I said this is the impact that a pistol round has that Sangal just picked up with that second round win. So it really is important.
Push on down towards the B side. Only a single man to defend here, and it's going to be the MP9 of Synopsy. Now, again, an MP9 these days into CS2 can be really deadly, but I don't think it's deadly enough to shut down a whole squad of enemies pushing down towards you when you've got yourself the full execution laid on hands as well. GXX coming on in here with the A1S, though, might be able to help out this situation a little bit. Let's see if he finds the first one. Yes, he does, with the help of the MP9. GXX finds the double, and if they bring it back here, if they trade it back away from losing out on the second round, winning the third, this is going to be a really weird best of 3, especially out here on Vertigo, especially economically speaking, it's going to get rough out here for both sides. A1S being picked up here, 5-7 deals good damage, and I think Yota is dead and out. There you have it, 2 rifles onto Stairwell. They're trying to push on A this time around. Sangal rotating back, but it's only going to be the Mac 10s trying to deny, up against a full lineup of players still left alive. Good bomb plan though, coming on out here from Sammy. That was their actual objective for the round, and that's exactly what they managed to find out. And now Synopsys is going to stay down to the scout. Everybody else is trying to retake back on in, peeking on down towards Catwalk. LNZ is dead, Sammy out as well, and a flawless round coming out of the Guild Eagles for round number 3.
And usually you would say Sangal is going to continue with the force wars. They will get $1.4 thousand, but now because of this bomb plant, that makes it a little more cheeky. They might as well just go for an eco now instead of the force buy, just because they will have themselves a little bit more cash going for them. We're going to have to figure out, because 5 players alive for Guild Eagles is going to be a real threat for the economy of Sangal. They're going for the buy. Okay, they will still be sticking to what is usually being played. Although with that bomb plant, I would argue it might have been better to go for an eco, but we're gonna see if they can break the economy for Guild Eagles one more time, because $1.4 thousand will definitely not help the Guild Eagles that much. It might provide them with some M4s on some of the players, but definitely not the util they're looking for. Early nade though, in this round will be placed. They're trying to move their way into B. Guild Eagles playing very well together. Although where is the trade? Where's the play for Center? He's left his friend to die. Although Synopsy is good to hold on his own and found 2 before he died.
Indeed. Come on down here to this 2v4. Nice Tech 9 trade though coming in from xCloud. He finds the headshot onto Juan Flatro. Scout still left available out here for Rigon as he peeks on down and finds the headshot. xCloud taken out and almost Youngsters meets the same fate onto the jump shot. Imagine if he hit that. But Rigon still gets it with the Scout, and there you have yourselves round number 3 on the board for the Guild Eagles side. Very well played so far. I love the rotates coming out of the Guild Eagles.
Yeah, played it well. Here I would say the fact that Synopsy is down there alone. I mean, he gets 2 kills. He's like, where are you? Where are you, Scenary? Where are you to try and help? Didn't do so. But then, luckily, they stabilize it and Rigon all at the Scout. It's a refreshing thing to see. It works out wonderfully for him. Now onto the MP9. The first time we see the force buy and the eco being broken, of course, from the team of Sangal. So now they will go for an eco, which means they've lost the force bars. And in a very tough spot they are. Pushing down ramp. An attempt for Guild Eagles to do something cheeky. They've been successful in the first kill. They've yet to hold on. And both of them playing on the bottom of the ramp will be some clean it up work. One flat throw with a 4th. And a good round found for Guild Eagles with 3 of them survived. And I think Sangal is going to be happy. But they've yet to find themselves some footing in this game.
Yeah, I mean, so far, we're seeing exactly what happened on Ancient happen on Vertigo here as well, right? Guild Eagles, they lose out around here, cherry-picked away by Sangal, but overall, they're just dominating when it comes to just sheer good play, right? Their mechanics are insane. They're coming down to this one, they're bursting everyone down, they're finding good trades arounds, they have good protocols. It just, everything works out perfectly. Amazing nade down onto LNZ as well. Yota takes a little bit of chip damage away. They're trying to head on over to the B side, and they're getting immediately shut down even before they get to see the enemy, right? So the Guild Eagles, again, they just have that experience. You can just tell that this is a different caliber. And for now, 4-1 is just the beginning. I think we're going to get to see even more out of them coming out of the CT side on Vertigo. But so far, so good, I'd say here for the Guild Eagles. Sangal trying to push on ahead here to the A side. The double up coming out of xCloud though, gonna be amazing. One flat throw really late on the save to his teammates. And now GXX, how many can he find? One runs away towards heaven, gets spotted off though. Sammy shuts him down on a headshot. And all that's left is one flat throw. He found the quadra kill before. Can he find another triple kill to keep it up out here for the Guild Eagles? The peek on down through the smoke. He flashes himself a little bit. Doesn't matter. Checks it to CT. Is there going to be another player there? I think there might be. Coming on down here. He's going to be moving in through to heaven. The AWP checks and shuts him down. Sammy made this round his. And there you have yourselves 2 on the board for Sangal.
Yeah, well played there. Moving around on the Guardian position. Having a very, very rough time. Although it all started with the opener into that first kill. GXX couldn't get back there on Guardian, getting taken away. It was a rough time ever since. Sangal, we've seen this before. Prior to this, of course, on Ancient, as you said, started off a little bit slow. Now earlier, they find themselves a comeback. They find their way into the matchup. And I think there's a little bit of a technical break now. Or it's a tactical one for Guild Eagles to try and figure things out. It will be some time that Guild Eagles have to talk about what they want to go, how they want to approach. And with their limited loss bonus, this round will be coming a little bit more important for Guild Eagles. And also the side from Sangal, right? Losing this one, and you're going to get reset for another round. So you might string up a second straight after. Even more important to pick this one up.
Let's see. Full buy versus full buy. Round number 7. Guild Eagles. Really important to try to get 5 here. Right. Sangal managed to win out this one. They break away the economy for the CT side. And they are going to be able to stabilize. Guild Eagles don't want that. But Sangal, this is their ticket back into the game. Nade on down towards Stairwell as well. It's going to be the util being very well played. But Scenario aggressive on the peek on down. It's going to be LNZ on the double. Really well played coming out of LNZ. He just dashes and runs into the side, manages to find 2, and completely opens up the round and kind of wins it out as well. Guild Eagles, not enough pressure to really go in for the rotate, so I think it might just be the save around here, especially with no economy. There you have it, just a quick and easy round coming out of Sangal off the back of LNZ.
Yeah, it is rough. What a start. That's how fast you can accelerate on this map. That's how Sangal are opting to play. LNZ is aware of all the positions and definitely is a player that is capable of just running it down, sends him into the B side and can deal with the players. You would say Guild Eagles were going to have a much easier time if Sangal plays this more brawly style, but apparently that is not the case. And quickly, the side falls flat. Sangal have the opportunity to find 3 because of the saves that Guild Eagles is opting right now. They're at least going to have a little bit of a buy going for them. Maybe an MP9 or 2 FAMASs that will be dropped over, allowing them to at least have something going for them in this round 8. But Sangal have broken the curse and are probably ready to take over the lead here in this matchup.
At least that's what they try to do, but with 3 guns saved away out here from the Guild Eagle side, you can buy up 2 MP9s here, drop them away to Synops Incendiary and have an actual good buy for the round, but that's not going to happen. Instead, they will be playing away for the pistols and for the B play, apparently, as Sangal are heading their way over to the second letter of the alphabet. We've got ourselves the Guild Eagles, just overall, across the whole map. Trying to hold it together, trying to catch off that information. They see the execution happen on down towards the B side now. Can they hold it out? Raygon runs away down to half HP. A1S secures the play instead. GXX falls down to 60 as well. And yeah, I mean, Sangal, they've got good util coming on into this one, but Synopsy is going to fall, and Yota, left on the lurk down here onto the B site, is going to be buying just enough time so that Guild Eagles cannot rotate fully, and Sangal have a chance back into the safe side.
Yeah, it's crazy because they push towards B. You can see the rotations instantly happen. They're just paranoid. Guild Eagles didn't think it through so much as they rotated over too many players, yet now rotating back to A, giving them a chance. GXX makes it a 1-up situation, although everybody from Guild Eagles is down low. It could still be Regon having some saying while they're walking up short. They're gonna try to start flanking, potentially in towards the ramp with Seneri taking so much control. Youngster will go unknown about Regon. He will not. Check it out just about and finds the duel with success. Seneri walks up ramp. Do you expect the second player to come from the flank this fast? I'm not too sure, but they're gonna find themselves the timing, and that will be crazy to get. Youngster is not aware, but LNC is. And now GXX in a very rough spot, might be better off saving, although we've seen him clutch it up with the op. He's gonna try to do the same this time around, taking the defuse. They're not gonna check him.
Sticking it. I don't believe it.
He's going for it. Never mind. No cigar. GXX. I expected him to go for the stick there. But of course, the bomb planted on default. Getting a quick vision where you're going for the swing yourself. What a round still from LNZ to pick up there.
Yeah, I mean, overall, GXX try to have another clutch moment, and they played merry-go-round here into this setup, right? They went all for the catwalk position and perfect rotations coming out of LNZ and Co out here from Sangal. If they didn't go both for the short play, this round would have been over, right? GXX is on a roll right now. He's finding so much value, 12 and 3, one flasher as well, 10 and 5. They're doing a lot. But Sangal are slowly but surely bringing it back up here, and already off the bat, Rigon taken it down. Not a great start to Vertigo as he would have liked to. The boost comes on, and one Flatcho falls down as well. X-Cloud! Insane on the entries out here for ramp. We're looking at a second coming of Cypher, apparently. But no, Seneri will be traded out as well, and Z really quick with it today. And Sangal should be able to be good on their next round here as GXX uncharacteristically misses out a shot, and they are going to be going on over to the B side to try to hold down to their weapons, right? GXX playing around the boxes there, but Synopsy doesn't come in time to peel for him, and this is going to be the 5th round on the board for Sangal for the first time in this best of 3, taking away the advantage.
Yep, they found it successfully, doing so here on that T side, although Synopsy wanted to save the op. No chance for him to do so. The round will go to Sangal, and LNZ will have the op this time around as well, so we're gonna see what can be found by Sabi on the op. But the entries, man, they're just great. And then you find yourself a trade back if you're a centery, but you're getting taken down as well. Synopsy there wanted to save GXX from falling. Things are all going wrong for Guild Eagles, and that is a very, very dangerous threat, considering they're still going to have that T side going for them. Sure, they might be able to divide their own base themselves, but Sangal is hot on that CT side.
Indeed they are. Full stack down towards A this time around, though. The Guild Eagles finally play together, and this time around X-Cloud could fall, or he could find the first one. Either way, there you have it. One Flatcher taking on down B side completely empty. Using up the util, sure, you have to be safe, but Sangal have got a bomb plant, and now let's see Guild Eagles trying to bash their head up against the wall to try to retake. The wall being, of course, Sangal right now, who are doing a great job at denying finding one, and surely up next going to be the third, fourth, and fifth as well.
We'll see. Pistols, I'm never too sure about that comment anymore. Recon having the opportunity with the CZ. Yotza doing some spins, and
oh my god,
he finds himself a lovely double. Taken away. Flawless round for Sangal. Beautifully played, and B side really is the side of choice for Sangal. And that's what I really like about their play, because once they push fast, the next round they're gonna do an execute. They're forcing Guild Eagles to rotate, expecting it to be a B play, and then they're not going to attack it. Right? Guild Eagles so paranoid about B because they've lost it so many times, and then you're just going in for a fake from time to time. And that really is what makes Sangal so strong at the moment. Getting Guild Eagles to be extremely paranoid about what's going on. And you can just work your way through with it.
Can I just
taking control over A.
Can I just say, right, if Yota didn't play for the Academy roster
Of Eternal Fire right now, he could have definitely gone in to be a ballerina, because goddamn, those spins were beautiful. Synopsy finds himself on a double, though. 2-for-1 trade back onto the B side there. Youngster forced to run away from B, and Rigon takes down X-Cloud as well here for the penultimate round of the first half. We're seeing Guild Eagles bring it back, and this could be a 6-6 actually. It wouldn't be half bad for the Guild Eagles side, but on the info jump peak, Juan Flatro is going to fall to the op. Sammy still left alive into this one, and it's the two players coming out of Sangal that have had the toughest of startups here onto the best of 3 overall, but on this map in particular, Youngster and Sammy are they going to be spotted? Yeah, Sammy playing by himself here on the op. Should have just picked up the bomb and went with Youngster onto the B side, but now poor Swede all by himself, left standing into the 1v3. Has to go for it, right? Doesn't have any other choice. For 40 seconds, let's see what he can devise up.
Yeah, going into B without any util, it's gonna be a little rough. Sangal think they can do everything, but this time around, that wasn't possible. Youngster, they can somewhat deal the damage, can somewhat deal with the remaining players. Now been known and taken away. What a read there from Scenery coming through. Beautiful headshot being found, and Guild Eagles that moved their way up towards a hopefully good ending, right? You see no mollies on the back of the side. They've done so every single round, and now they tried to switch it up, tried to be a little less predictable by throwing all the util before they're executing B. But that is right now what cost them the round, because you're just walking into a meat grinder.
Yeah. Right now, Meat Grinder is the perfect way to describe it, right? Sangal went down into this round. Bit by bit, they're taking on so many unnecessary fights, but they're still winning half of them, so that's why they keep on actually trying, right? Yota will be the first one to fall on the lurk, though. They tried to go in for the bait and switch out here onto the B side. Didn't really work out. Big nade onto X-Cloud. Immediately connects. One Flatro gets 2, and now looking in for more to the full flash as well. Flatro! Oh my goodness, this man finds the quadra, looking in for the ace. Youngster, last man standing, tucks himself back into the corner. One Flatro just trying to deny everything, and the ace to end off the first half. My goodness, One Flatro, that is beautiful. Coming out here for the Guild Eagle side.
That's a way to end it. It all started off with Synopsy getting himself 1, but since then, it was all Flatro. 4 kills in total. And a beautiful A-hold indeed. You use the smokes to your advantage. There's no one there to help. But on an island, he is doing it all. And making 6 be found for Guild Eagles. On that T side now, they have the chance to divide their own pace, decide where to go. And that could be a suitable thing for Guild Eagles, providing them with some help. They've won every pistol so far. If they can do so on this T side, they're going to have themselves a game.
Yeah, but overall, this was a good half for Sangal right onto the T side. They managed to pick up 6. So onto their CT side, maybe things are going to be looking better. But look at Guild Eagles pressing W, full-on aggression with the Glocks. They run away, though. It's only a bait onto the push for the A side. And you don't even know, even us out here watching from a bird's eye view don't really know what was about to happen there. Apparently, though, a quick round reset. Hopefully everything is okay, but they did call out for a bit of a disconnect onto xCloud, so it shouldn't really take too long to actually get back into the round. But this already gives us a good benchmark for the second half for what they want to do on the pistol, right? Because we got to see them be ultra aggressive already. Guild Eagles, this is how they like to play, right? This is how we've always seen them play. They're quick, they're decisive, they're aggressive, they know what they're doing, but they're very delicate as well. When it comes to it, right, they're aggressive, they go into the site, but they really know how to devise up a plan, where to send out every single player, how to actually have a protocol going together. So this just calls in for great coaching work as well, right? Coming in, they've had Devil Walk for a while. Do you happen to know who is the current coach out here for the Guild Eagle side? It's still Devil Walk, right?
I'm gonna check actually. Yeah,
It's
it's
still
still
Devil Walk,
it's still
yeah.
Devil Walk. Yeah, they had a time with Stickle. I
Yeah.
thought Devil Walk wasn't gonna be there anymore, but yeah, the one person major winner, of course, as a player and a coach is the under the leading here of Guild Eagles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really made them more stable as well inside of what you're saying, like the protocols. And I feel like Guild Eagles, if you're talking about them as a team, I don't necessarily think that they should change anything the way they're playing, right? Because this is their style. This is the way that works for them. Kind of never change a winning plan could be a great solution, but I feel like if you're talking about, okay, they're able to take the sites or it isn't working, Guild Eagles usually have troubles to figure out how they can exploit it. They can still play the same stuff, but they need to try something different. At least something they need to try. Whereas usually what they're doing is they're going for example, an execute, and that execute isn't working out, and then the call is to do the execute 3 more times to kind of hope that things are working. And then there needs to be a switch or a saying of someone, okay, now we're going to try to fake that out, and then we can still move past the other side. But no. They're going for the same play every time. They're going into the meat grinder 5 times, try to do it a little bit different, which is still pretty readable from the opponent. So that's the problem with Guild Eagles I see most of the time. I hope they can find that switch this time around, or they could just get so many rounds on the T side that the plan doesn't even need to be switched. Because I feel like Vertigo is a playable map for them, considering it is mainly a team map, of course, but you have a lot of areas where you can peek together, right? Towards the A ramp, or towards the B ramp, or towards middle. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it as well. But right now, there does seem to be a bit of a problem out here with xCloud onto his game state. So we're going to have to wait a little bit more until we can actually get back into the game. So until we do, I think we're going to be heading on over into a tad bit of a break. Shouldn't take too long, though. Again, these pauses in the middle of the game usually aren't what we like to see. But again, shouldn't take too long. We're going to be right back. And once we are back, we're going to get to see the second half and to see if Guild Eagle can take it 2-0 or if Sangal are going to be trying to go in for the reverse sweep. Stay tuned.
Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time but can't get it in any way? On our website you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the user giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try SkinPlace. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. SkinPlace.
And we're back with us on the screen, not with the game, as many of you would have liked to actually see, because, well, it's going to be a forfeit for that second map out here from Sangal. Sadly, a lot of things happened. We do apologize for the literal hour-long break that we got to see out here into the technical. We didn't expect any of this to happen. XFloud had his electricity run out, it was gone, and he had to relocate down to a new location, and he just couldn't really make it in time. We gave him so much time, literally, and all of you guys have waited a long moment. But yeah, it's gonna be a forfeit from Sangal. Guild Eagles are gonna be picking up 2-0 out here into this best of 3, and it's gonna be over for the first best of 3 of the day, Jesse. I don't even really know what to say on this one. That's just exactly what happened. We do apologize again for all the wait they had to go through. We had to go through the same, basically in the dark, in the blind here, but this is how it is going to be working on out. But the first best of 3 is over for the day. We're gonna be going back away to another break because we still have around about half an hour until we have to get into the second best of 3 of the game, Sinners versus Havu, which will still be casted by yours truly here on the screen. But until then, this is going to be marking the end of the first best of 3. Again, one more time, it was a technical difficulty on Sangal's part. They had to forfeit on the second map after a long technical break. We do apologize very much, and we'll be right back, hopefully much better with no further issues, down to the second best of 3 between Sinners and Havu. Stay tuned for that one, but we'll be back in half an hour.
Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time, but can't get it in any way? On our website, you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the user giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try Skin Place. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. Skin Place.
Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time but can't get it in any way? On our website you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the user giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Do you have any unnecessary skins or want to sell them? Try Skin Place. Visit the website, select the skins you want to use. Easily fill your Steam trade link. Make sure we offer good prices and choose a payment method. Hit the button and boom! Instant cash. Safety. Low commissions. Instant payouts. Skin Place.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back here with the second best of 3 of the day. Manu Zatro joined up with Jesse on the mic, Dutch Boy Cast, whatever you like to call him. How are we doing here today, Jesse? Because we're taking a look on down